police back, I can clear your name.
I just need you to get to the airport.
If you want what I'm offering, you need to be on it.
We're tracking a high-value target. I need you to take them into custody alive.
There isn't a country in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't have a bounty on the ghosts' head. You think you're going to take my bounty?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2025 action film Fight or Flight. The film is directed by James Madigan and it stars Josh Hartnett, Katie Sackhoff, we have Julian Kostov, Charithra Chadran, Marco Zayor and Sanjay Kohli. Right, okay. The film focuses on Josh Hartnett's character, Lucas Reyes, who essentially is an ex-Secret Service agent who was kind of... he left under a bit of a cloud and he's been kind of put out to pasture. He's on a no-fly list, he can't really do anything, and he's in hiding basically because of something that he did. Katie Sackhoff's character, Catherine Brunt, gets in touch with him and basically says, I can make all this go away, because she works for like this government agency. I can make all your problems go away. All you have to do is get to the airport, get on this plane, and find somebody on this plane who is known as the Ghost. And this Ghost is like a wanted terrorist stroke hacker. The trouble is, once he gets on this plane, after he agrees to do this, once he gets on this plane, the plane is actually full of assassins who have also been put on that plane in order to find the Ghost, the highest bidder. It then becomes Josh Hartnett's job to find this Ghost, protect them, because if they don't stay alive, he doesn't get his life back, basically. So it turns into absolute chaos on this flight. Right, what are my thoughts on Fight or Flight? Well, I didn't go into this having a great deal of hope. I thought it was... I don't know, it's a Sky original for a start, and they don't have a great track record in regards to movies. I can't honestly think of one that I've watched that I thought, that's cracking, that's a great film. And while I would not describe this as a cracking or great film, this is a solid 90 minutes of entertaining action. It's a fun watch. It is essentially Bullet Train, but on a plane. You know, Bullet Train, the Brad Pitt film that came out a couple of years ago. I really enjoyed that film. About the assassins on the train and, the Brad Pitt character kind of put in a situation where he's kind of the reluctant hero. Very, very similar concept here. The Josh Hartnett character, Lucas Reyes, is a very reluctant hero here. He really doesn't want to do it, but he doesn't really have a choice. So that's the dynamic that he's in, really. But it is, by any, way you want to look at this essentially is Bullet Train, but on a plane. But it's done well. I don't have a problem with films copying other films' formats and stuff. I mean, let's be honest. How many Die Hard clones have we seen since the original Die Hard? I've lost count. I'm sure you have too. We could all reel 10 or 15 Die Hard clones off at the blink of an eye, and there's probably a hell of a lot more than that, as we know. So I don't have a problem with a film copying another film's format and all that kind of stuff, if it does it well. And I think this does it well. I think the action scenes here are excellently done. To say it's on a plane, you've got that claustrophobic feeling going on. Once the action starts here, it barely comes up for air. You barely get time to pause and catch your breath here. It is full on, and I do have to commend Josh Hartnett here. He handles the action superbly. He really does. Very slick. You believe what he's doing, and he does it with that charm that Brad Pitt does it with, or that charm that Bruce Willis does it with. You know what I mean? He's got that glint in his eye. He's got that look, almost like he's aware of what he's doing, or he's aware of what film he's in, sort of thing. And he's a very likable character, the Josh Hartnett character in this film, this reluctant hero character. It works. And his performance works. It's a great physical performance, but it's also a great performance, full stop, by him. I mean, I've always liked Josh Hartnett. I think 30 Days of Night is right up there with my favourite vampire films of all time. He's done some good stuff over the years, but he's also lost his way a little bit here and there. I think this is a step in the right direction. The character who he finds on the plane, who turns out to be the ghost, I won't spoil who that is, not that it really affects the film at all. I like that character as well, and they worked well together. That character and Josh Hartnett's character, there was good chemistry there. There was a lot of inventiveness in the approach to the action here, almost like an Asian style format in regards to the action, you know, using the environment to the advantage. Beautifully choreographed. I really do think that, you know, the fight scenes were really brilliantly choreographed. And there's a sharp wit that goes through the film as well that almost pushes it into action comedy territory, but it's just not there. It's very self-aware, is the film, of what it is, and there are definite moments of comedy here. Again, the similar kind of humour that you got in Bullet Train. There's a great sequence where basically Josh Hartnett gets completely off his head on drugs. He thinks it's adrenaline, but in actual fact it's not. It's some form of drug, LSD, and he literally takes the lot. So he's completely and utterly like buzzing his head off, you know, and you get to kind of experience that through his eyes, all this kind of... But while this is happening, there's all these assassins and killers going after him. So, I mean, it really does stretch the believability factor here, you know, I'm not going to lie, but it makes for, in my opinion, a very, very entertaining, fun action film. And for me, I think action films should be fun, should be entertaining. They should be well made. The action should be well done. And you know, you should be able to kind of click your brain off and just enjoy it. And this film absolutely did that. It really surprised me, this one, because I thought this was just going to be another bang average action film, really. And this one had me thoroughly entertained with a stupid smile on my face throughout, really. And I bought into the characters. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed, you know, the concept of all these assassins on a plane. I mean, there's so many assassins. There's nobody kind of sticks out as memorable in regards to the assassins. I mean, that's probably a criticism for the film. You know, sometimes these assassins... There's one in particular, I think the first one that he encounters on the plane, that's quite memorable and entertaining, but the rest of them really, no, you couldn't really describe them as memorable. But that's just a minor niggle from my part anyway. Yeah, I would suggest, guys, if you like fun, entertaining, well-made action films, you don't mind that it kind of borrows a little bit from other stuff, you're probably going to enjoy this one. I certainly did. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will, of course, be back with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.